Are we live? Of course we're live. Mic check, mic check. How are you doing? Lexi! I knew you were there, but I could not see that you were there. Thank you for the like. First like. I'm doing very well. It is very cold outside, so I guess I'm just cold, but I'm doing very well. Random guy on random channel. Hello. It is you again. I believe that will be 3 days, which 3 equals a streak. So you have a good streak going. Thank you for the like. We are 8 likes away from double digits. So yes, we just started. And I have a plan for tonight. So if you would like to ask me what the plan is, I will answer. Thank you for the like. We are 7 likes away from double digits. Lexi, I thought that we would write a story. So writing a story will have us choosing a lot of different options. So we're not looking to write like a very big book, but almost a chapter inside of a book. Yes, and I do not write. So that's why I wanted to start. So I have a notebook that is made out of the same material as a basketball. And it's an official book. It's a real book that I think maybe like close to 10 years old by now. Because they did get a new commissioner. And Spalding is not the official basketball of the NBA. It's Wilson right now. It is cool. See? It's got all the dots and everything. It's the same exact material of a basketball. And this is how the pages look. And they flip this way. And each page is identical. Just trying to play around with the like the images. Like doesn't it look like I'm ordering at a restaurant? Right now it is 6:35 p.m. for me. What time is it for you? And Lexi, are you in Greece? I think that's the last time we spoke, right? Gabriel, hello. Ezan, hello. David, hello. It sounds like you're ordering at a drive-thru. Oh, yes, when I was holding up the menu, right? Yes. Doesn't it look like I'm ordering at a restaurant? Absolutely. If you do have a question, I will answer to the best of my ability. I'm not sure what that means, but that's a good one. 1:36 in Greece. So then right now it is Saturday for you, right? Kate Ebner, hello. How have you been? Shout out the Ebner family. It does look like a spooky hallway, right? Yo, Fitness, what up? There are no mods on this channel, as I have removed all mods from the channel. So right now I am operating at full power. So I needed full power and full responsibility of the channel. So that's why I removed all mods. Cade Ebner, I'm doing very well. And I'm glad you're doing well also. Lexi, nice. What kind of show? What will you be auditioning for? Thank you for the like. We are 6 likes away from double digits. Sasha, what do you mean? Snowstorms? Absolutely. We had a very big snowstorm this past Sunday, 1 week ago. Yo, I did not know that. Well, Lexi, that sounds awesome. Have you ever been in a play before? Thank you for the like. We are 5 likes away from double digits. So, Cade, you definitely got some snow then. We got almost like over a foot. So it's kind of a lot. And the temperatures have been very low, so none of it has melted. Thank you for the like. Yes, is it GS1? Messis? State your name if you would like a shout out. As I typically always remember handles, I cannot read your channel name on the chat. And if you're in the chat, you're part of the crew. So if you can let me know your name, it helps me remember. Hamilton? That would be great. Lexi, that's pretty cool that your school holds auditions and plays. I don't remember my high school ever having like a school play. Flame, hello. So GSO, Nemesis. I like it. Yo, Lucas, hello. Hunter. Is it Hunter or is it Lucas? Or is it Hunter Lucas? Or is it neither? Yo, Chase, what up? Your spidey senses were tingling? Azan, absolutely. And I will try my best if it's Azan or Azan. I think it's Azan, right? I'm working on it. Yes, the Ebner family. Will I forget? The thing is, I most likely will never forget. But at the same time, if I ever do forget, just accept my apology. So San. You know what we'll do? We'll work on it every day until I get it. As I am a very slow learner. The thing is, it takes me a really long time to learn things. But once I learn it, I'm pretty much the best at it. But it takes me a very long time to learn. Shakira, hello. We are 2 likes away from double digits. So I have a slight plan for tonight. If anyone would like to know the plan and would like to ask, I will announce it. It's a small plan that could turn into a very big popular plan. Yo, Jet, hello. Is it Auberry? Hello. Lexi, I do remember, yes. The Len and Lexi show. We could call it Lexi and Len, but it has a better ring, maybe Len and Lexi. It works better for the theme song. GSO Nemesis. It's really up to you. When you do decide to subscribe, that shows your full support. So thank you for giving me your full support. Yo, Gina, hello. And I think it's Jackson, right? But then you asked to be called Gina? Yes, I did not say yet, Jet. So I do have this notebook that is made from the same material as an NBA basketball. The thing is, it's a few years old as the commissioner has changed and the brand of basketball changed from Spalding to Wilson. But it's a legit book. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to write a story, not a book, but write a chapter inside of a book. So this could take a really long time. So we may have to carry this live stream over to future ones. GSO Nemesis, thank you. We are 1 like away from double digits. Have I ever played Fallout? No. I do not play any new video games. I only play retro games. So I only play the original Mario and old Nintendo 64 games, Sega Genesis games. Thank you for the like. Double-digit likes. So yes, I think tonight what we will do is write a story. So we're going to need help on choosing the main character. So just the main character alone could be a live stream. And then his nemesis. Azan, thank you. Len, hello. Yes, what is up? Just hanging out. GSO Nemesis, nice. Yes, those old, like, I don't know why, but I enjoy all the old games. So yes, old Xbox 360 and Nintendo DS. So I will be playing retro games as soon as tomorrow. Maybe Sunday, maybe not. I think tomorrow's live stream and Sunday's live stream will probably be during the day. I think. Cade Ebner, that's awesome. Yes, I do remember the game NWO. I think it was called, right, NWO versus WCW or WCW versus the World. Have you ever played WCW versus the World? That was a good game. Very underrated video game for wrestling. And another underrated wrestling game was WWF Attitude. That is a great story. The thing is, we need to break it down into categories. But I like where this is heading. Len, I'm doing very well. How are you? So yes, no mods. Because the thing is, I had many mods about 3 weeks ago. And I started losing power of the I started losing like control over the live streams. Because somehow, some way, the mods can like do more than I can. So it ended up just kind of being like a mess, where a lot of people were mistreated by being put in timeout and hidden from the channel. And it just wasn't my decision. So what I need is I need final say and I need all power. Overly, what up? So Kate, the thing is I moved from my other location. So I'm in a different location where I don't have my setup set up yet. So I can't guarantee I'm going to be playing it on Sunday, but I will play it eventually. I do have everything. I just don't have it all set up. And what are mods? Mods are moderators that have the capability of removing messages and putting people in timeout. Yo, you're absolutely right about the mods. The thing is, I have this thing where it's hard for me to say no. So when anyone ever asked me, I would always say yes. So I think if I say no to everybody, it helps me with saying no. Because I really don't like to ever seem like I'm being like mean or anything. So whenever anyone asks me to be a mod, instead of just saying no to them, I'm saying no to everybody. So I don't even know if that's meaner or that's nicer. I have no idea. Oh yes, the favorite song? So I've answered this question many a times, and my answer is I have lots of favorite songs. But I do have a default favorite song that I do use when answering this question. And my favorite song is Akon, I Can't Wait. And my favorite musical artist is Lil Wayne. Yo, Regan, what's up? Yo, Overly, that's a good idea. Yo, Jed, I'm sorry. And how are you feeling? It was a toothache, right? How are you feeling? Favorite game? So I do play retro games, so my favorite game is SMB1, Super Mario Brothers, the original. Yo, Jet, absolutely. Yo, Overly, that's kind of what happened. Not only did I probably gave a troll a mod, I gave them a managing mod. So if you do want to check the community, I kind of do speak about it. Yo, Regan, it's all good. How are you? It's saying, the thing is, no one can have a mod right now. That's the thing. I have trouble saying no, so if I had mods, I would give it to you, but I don't have any. Yo, Overly, I know I gave out too many managing mods. It was just, let's just say I don't really know what I'm doing. Yo, Regan, yes, what is your favorite song? As I'm trying to make a playlist myself of a new playlist. Yo, Chase, yes, this is kind of like a reoccurring thing here. So this has kind of been going on maybe for 2 months, I think. So it's a little, yes, mods are free. It's not that I don't want to give you a mod, I just don't want to have any mods. It's a long story, I can talk about it, but as a mod, it just, when you are a mod, it's almost like you're working with me, not hanging out with me. So I really don't want like people working for me as much as I want people just hanging out. So Overly, that was my issue. I gave out mods to people that were banning people from my channel. So one day I woke up and there were close to 10 people hidden from my channel. Empty Out Your Pocket by Juice WRLD. I like Juice WRLD, but I've never heard that song. A wife? No. Darcy, hello. We are 7 likes away from 20. Fire Clubs, Ivan, hello. So Regan, Wishing Well, I've definitely heard that song. I'm trying to think of all the Juice WRLD songs I know. I do like his verse on Hate Me, but that's not his song. He just has like a small verse in it. Cade Ebner, I do have an N64, yes. I actually have it near me, but I can't, it's not compatible with the television I have currently. So I either need a converter or some sort of adapter or a different television. The floating emojis? So the record right now is 5.9 thousand hearts. If you think you can break 5.9 thousand hearts, then you'll hold the record. But don't hurt yourself. Regan, while I remember, I definitely will. The thing is, I will try my best to always remember everybody. Because as I've said before, if you are here and you are watching this live stream, you are actually like very, very early. As I've only been live streaming consistently for about 3 months. So once I start live streaming for like 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, 8 months, 9 months, 10 months, 11 months, a year, hopefully we keep getting better and better. Overly, thank you. Overly 300, shout out. When you do decide to subscribe, that shows your full support. So thank you for giving me your full support. Jasmine, hello. Is it Els? State your name if you would like a shout out. We are 5 likes away from 20. Thank you for the floating emojis. They look cool on the screen. Fabian, hello. Absolutely. Shout out to Regan. Chase. That's just kind of the relationship me and Len have. I always answer Len, but it's very repetitive. How much was it? 5.9 thousand. Yo, Jasmine, bye. Drive safe. Absolutely. Elza. Shout out Elza. Regan, you probably have been watching them, I would say at least 2 months, 1 month, probably 1 or 2 months. I cannot make out what that says. I hope it's appropriate. So I will say thank you, but I'm not sure what it says. Regan, absolutely. Soon we'll make a list of like all the OGs. Because there are a lot now. But the sooner we make the list, the less we'll have. The longer we take to make the list, the more we'll have. My favorite band? Thank you for the like. We are 3 likes away from 20. So Asan, I don't think you can check. I can only check after the live stream is over. So unfortunately, it's something that I can't know until I end the live stream and check after. Regan, Wheels was here yesterday. GSO Nemesis, yes. So I'll write down some names for an appreciation post in the future. So if you would like your name in an appreciation post in the future, I'll write it down. I'm not sure how soon, though. A celebrity crush? I guess I have many, but I have a default when I get asked this question, and it's Miley Cyrus. GSO Nemesis. It's down. And Regan. San, all good. Peace. If you have been subscribed to this channel for 24 hours, you can now write on the channel. You can visit the community and you can send a photo, a comment, a link, or all the above. Absolutely. Shout out Kennedy. Angry? Absolutely not. We are 2 likes away from 20. So I'm not sure if we're ever going to start this story here. So I had this idea of starting a story. We have not started. But I love the questions, though. I'm always up for it. That's funny. I'm always up or I'm always down. I guess I'm always down for a Q&A. Carson, thank you. We are 1 like away from 20. Yes, my name is Benny. Benny. Who is my inspiration? When it comes to like celebrities, we hit 20? Well, I'm still reading 19, so I'll probably I'll just say like upload, but I guess update. That's what I meant to say. I'll update for myself in a minute. Is it Adam? Hello. So inspiration. I don't know, it's got to be like an athlete, I would think. It's weird. I really don't like LeBron James that much, but I guess LeBron James is a great inspiration. Adam Sandler, that's a great one. Aaron Donald, that's a good one. Aaron Donald, I think, had a pretty good childhood, so that's a good one. He had a lot of role models in his life growing up. Yes. I don't know how I didn't catch that sooner, but thank you for letting me know. Yo, Jed, why would that be? Poetry, hello. We have 20 likes. We are 20% to triple-digit likes. Oh, so yes, I love the Q&As, and I was asked favorite band. I guess I really don't have a favorite band, but I do like hip-hop, so maybe Run DMC. Yo, Jed, why would today be your last day? My favorite sports team is the New York Yankees. How about you? What is your favorite sports team? GSO Nemesis, absolutely. Jet, that is absolutely your right to not let us know anything. If today is your last day, I will respect it. And you will absolutely be missed. My inspiration is Miley? A little bit. Thank you for the like. We are 9 likes away from 30. So I had this idea of writing a story. We have not started yet. So we need to choose a main character. But we need to do this like very slowly. Poetry. I have this idea of writing a story, as I do have a notebook made from the same material as an NBA basketball. And these are how the pages look. Chase, no. It's just, I don't know, I could explain it, but it's just one of those things where I don't know. Len's been coming to this live stream for a very long time, and it's just kind of like I'm not ignoring anyone. So, Chase, all I got to say is you'll find out yourself. So once you find out yourself, you'll understand what I'm doing. Is it ad? Hello? Yo, Jet. And we will all miss you being here. GSO Nemesis. That would be awesome. So yes, poetry, this live stream, we were going to write a story. Not necessarily like write a book, but write a chapter inside of a book. So what we need is a main character. So is the main character a person, a human? Is the main character an animal? Is it an alien? Steve? You want to be the main character? We may need like 3 main characters. Thank you for the like. We are 8 likes away from 30. AA. AB? Chase, Len, and Jet? Sure, why not? The thing is, it was supposed to be like fiction, though. So are you okay with describing yourself? Is it fictionary? The thing is, we have to describe you, but we'll only use your names. We won't actually use anything about you. The thing is, we need to describe each character, and we don't want like a real, yes, fictional. Yes, exactly. So I'm not going to be able to really like show much because everything is like in reverse, but I will write it down and it'll help us remember. I really don't know. We're starting from the very, very beginning. We're going to slow play this. So right now we just have the character names, but there are 3 main characters. We need side characters as well. An animal? Yes. I guess you could be human, animal, or alien. They joined the New York Yankees? So we got Steve. I think Steve has to be a main character. Is that good? Len, you are a main character, yes. We have Jet, Chase, and Len. So Chase, do you have some background story that you want to add to your character? Completely fictional. Gigi and Vic. Chet, absolutely. Jet, Chase, and Len. So we got to build these main characters. I like how we have 3. I think it's the right amount. But this is going to take a really long time, probably. So I don't want to write it like immediately. I want to spend a lot of time on the characters and then kind of like the location. You know what? We can always go back and forth from the characters. What we need to do is we need to pick a time period. Thank you for the like. We are 7 likes away from 30. So we need to choose a time period. So we need to choose a year in history. Is it in the future? Is it in this very moment as we speak? Is it way in the past? Thank you for the like. 24 likes, my favorite number. We are 6 likes away from 30. Matthew, hello. Thank you for the like. We are 5 likes away from 30. Is it Lincoln? Lincoln, hello. The 1920s. I like that. So I'll take that into consideration. We'll kind of have like a vote on it. Evan, what's up? Yes, happy Friday. We did make it. So I will be jotting down the notes. Well, that is great. Yo, Lincoln. I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you for the like. We are 4 likes away from 30. Chase, I'm writing it all down. Maybe not word for word, but I'm writing it down. Jet, you can, sure. The thing is, we can't include everything probably, as it's like kind of, it's our vision. So I guess we can write it as like they are presented with these like sort of clothing, I guess, like outfits. The thing is, I'm not sure how we can fit it into writing, as I've never written anything before. Yo, Lincoln, well, I hope your sister's feeling better, and I hope you're feeling better. Yo, Ethan, hello. A bow tie deal. Evan, what am I writing? I'm writing a, would it be a fan fiction or just a straight up fiction? Like a fictional story from scratch. Thank you for the like. We are 3 likes away from 30. Carlos, hello. Yes, a completely fictional story from scratch, as I don't think I've ever written anything before. Jamie, thank you. We have 30 likes. We are 30% to triple-digit likes. When you do decide to like and when you do decide to subscribe, that shows your full support. So thank you for giving me your full support. Thank you. And if you have been subscribed to this channel for 24 hours, you can now write on the channel. You can visit the community and you can send a photo, a comment, a link, or all the above. Chase, I cannot know the number until I get off live stream. So all I can do is kind of tell you the last time, it probably was like a good like 4 or 5 minutes of doing it. Publish it in all the libraries? That would be cool. And then I need to work on an Illustrator or work on getting an Illustrator. Or maybe I can become the Illustrator. 3 devices? Nice. Happy New Year's? Absolutely. Glad you're hanging out. You'll draw? Awesome. So the drawings may have to be each individual character. I'm not sure how many characters we should include, but we'll have 3 main characters and then maybe 2 side characters and then maybe 2 main villains. Overly, I do stream every day, or at least I try to. I do try to stream every single day. I just don't know when every single day. So if you can hit the bell and hit all, you should get every notification. If you hit the bell and hit personalize, then you probably will only get a few notifications. But we got a pretty good streak going, as I have live streamed almost every day for about 3 months. Overly, that's the best. Thank you. Jet, that's great. So the random characters, we'll give them like no names and no description, but we'll give them some sort of like purpose. Jamie, you was? Well, thank you. Well, Chase, you can stop if you want. We'll see if you broke the record, though, once I get off. Oh, my favorite Jordan number? That's a good one. So I've owned Jordan 2s, 5s, 7, 8, 12, 32, 33, 34, 35, and 36, I think. But my favorite Jordan, I really like the 12s. I probably would pick the 12s. So yes, Evan, Chase is coming after your record. Yo, Jet, that's awesome. You're ahead of the game. So yes, there will be a side character, Steve Harrington. Roblox, I've never played and I probably will never play. But I have thought about it, so maybe I will one day. Yo, Macy, hello. How are you? Carlos, you're leaving? Peace. Oh, yes, on the list? Sure. The thing is, we're writing a story. So would you like to maybe be a side character? As we do have 3 main characters and 1 side character. We should have 1 more side character and then 2 more villains. As we don't have any villains. Yes, the record currently is 5.9K hearts. So Hunter, give yourself a character name. Evan, would you like to change Steve? Steve Harrington? Because that was your side character. Or should we have 3 side characters? Jamie, thank you for the kind words. You as well. Have a great night. Peace. Yo, Kane, what's up? Shout out India. Amar, what's up? Yo, Evan, that's a great idea. So, yes, Steve and Evan. And is it Hunter? Or is it Mr. Evelyn? Is that your character's name? So yes, Chase, are you starting to understand Len a little bit? You see where I'm coming from? Abigail, hello. Sophie, hello. So I'm not even sure how to pronounce that character's name. Can you repeat it again? Mr. what? Thank you for the like. We are 9 likes away from 40. What is my name? My name is Benny. Benny. Abigail, I did do the cooking stream yesterday as I cooked chili flavored ramen with hot honey shrimp. The thing is, I will be doing much more cooking live streams in the future. I'm not sure if I'm going to do one tomorrow or Sunday, but I could. But I'm definitely going to be doing more, that's for sure. Is it Dan Hurst? State your name if you would like a shout out. We are 6 likes away from 40. If you're new, then welcome. If you're in the chat, you're part of the crew, so welcome. And what do we do? So if you would like to check out the channel, there are highlights of me playing pickup basketball and working out in the gym. So on live stream, we kind of just hang out and talk. And I come up with like ideas each and every day. And I will be playing pickup basketball tomorrow morning very early in the morning, and I'll try to post highlights after. Abigail, sounds good. Peace. We'll see you soon. Thank you for the like. 5 likes away from 40. Yandel, hello. Working on the art, nice. Drama? There is no drama. Dan, so I actually follow a pescatarian diet where I do not eat any meat. So I do not eat beef, chicken, pork, or turkey. So I actually do not eat steak or burgers. But if I had to answer, I would choose best burger. Car boy. Do I like cars? Yes. Do I really like cars? Not really. So yeah, Steve Harrington, Evan, and Mr. Evilus. So Hunter, I do apologize, but can you please remind me the name of the character? My favorite car is probably a Chevy Impala. My favorite food is pasta, pizza, and ice cream. We're in drama in the future? Maybe. My advice on life? I guess I have a lot of advice on life. I guess my advice on life is you probably can't get through life on your own. So it's okay to ask for help. And also, I do have this saying that time is part of the equation. So whenever you're trying to calculate anything, time is part of the equation. So don't ever feel that you're too young or too old, really, for like any sort of success. Where do I see myself in 10 years? I don't know. I think if I continue YouTube, maybe on television. The thing is, I never thought that I would be in front of the camera. I always thought I would be behind the camera. So I am recording myself now, but I would love to record like other things, not myself. Why is my favorite number 24? Because growing up, I really liked Ken Griffey Jr., the baseball player. And Ken Griffey Jr. wore 24. So I started to wear 24. And I wore 24 playing baseball and basketball my entire life. So it's kind of like my sports number. So that's why it's my favorite. Because whenever I think of 24, I think of myself playing sports. You don't know Ken Griffey Jr.? Well, you should definitely look him up. He's an absolute legend. Yes, if we go big or when we go big, I like that. What would I do to celebrate? I don't know. I don't get very excited about things. But if I ever got like a silver play button that I could just put right here, like behind me, I will definitely get excited. But how to celebrate? I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. Because I don't really like materialistic things, so but we do need materialistic things, so probably celebrate by buying a house or real estate of some sort. The drama is emotional. I don't want to add too much drama, but that's a good one. This is going to be a great story because a lot of people that are missing this is going to be very surprised of what we came up with. So we're going to surprise a lot of people with this story. The baseball player is Ken Griffey Jr. So the meaning of life cannot be said in words. It cannot be said. It has to be performed in action. So I can't tell you what the meaning of life is. I need to like show you what the meaning of life is. But if I had to say what the meaning of life is every single one of us working together, helping each other succeed. That is the meaning of life. For all of us to come together and help each other. Carson, what's up? Len, I'm happy to hear. Yes, Jackie Robinson, a Brooklyn Dodger. Giovanni, hello. We are 4 likes away from 40. Dan, it's all good. I just appreciate that we could hang out. Yo, Carson, for real? That is a great story. Yo, Dan, thank you. When you do decide to subscribe, that shows your full support. So thank you for giving me your full support. Bryant, hello. So currently I try to live stream every single day, and I have been live streaming every single day for about like 2 months now. So I probably missed about 2 or 3 in the 2-month span, but basically every day. I just don't have a consistent schedule. But typically on the weekdays after 4 p.m. And typically on the weekends, anywhere after 11, anywhere between like 11 and 8 p.m. Is it Jana? Hello? Yes, triple digits. So we're on the road to 4K subs right now. I think we are 140. Is it 100? I think it's 160. We're right around 160 away from 4K. So it's very exciting. It's so exciting, I may get balloons. Well, Dan, I've been saying it for a while now. There will be a day where we have all the likes and all the subs in the whole world. But it's just a matter of time. Because if you are watching this live stream, you are very, very early. You are some of my earliest viewers. Yo, Carson, for real? Was that YouTuber famous before they started the YouTube channel? Do I get any haters? I do, because I kind of want haters in a sense. Because you ever heard the expression, if you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. So I kind of like enjoy the haters a little bit. But it's weird. I have haters, but then I have something called that I call super fans. So a super fan is almost a little more dangerous than a hater. Because a super fan is trying to help the channel so much that they're almost tearing it apart. Yo, Chase, it's all good. Evan, yes, Ken Griffey Jr. was a great player. So that is why that's my favorite number. So that is why 24 is my favorite number. Yo, Chase, absolutely. Peace. We are 4 likes away from 40. So we are writing a fictional story. Not writing a book, but writing a chapter within a book. So we have 3 main characters, 3 side characters, a setting, the 1920s, and now we're just kind of looking for 2 villains, I believe. Danielle, shout out Scotland. Hello. Absolutely, Addie and Taryn. And thank you. Blue Lock anime? No. The only anime I watch is Dragon Ball. So Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, Super, Dama. Yes, I do cook on live stream. But I do follow a pescatarian diet, so I don't eat beef or chicken or pork or turkey. So I cook like lots of fish and vegetables and like eggs and things like that, pasta. When will I live stream again next? Cooking? I don't know. It could be as soon as tomorrow or maybe Sunday. Mondays, we typically try to play Connect 4. Oh, the villain is a rude teammate? That's a good one. Ace, hello. Thank you for the like. We are 3 likes away from 40. Favorite color is blue, and second favorite is green. A detective for the story? That's a good idea. But I guess the 3 main characters can be detectives. Thank you for the like. We are 2 likes away from 40. Well, nice. Shout out Addie, shout out Taryn. Am I family friendly? Absolutely. The thing is, we are not technically family friendly, but I act family friendly, if that makes any sense. Like, these videos are not made to be family friendly. I just happen to be family friendly. What does the story have so far? It has the setting, the 1920s, with 3 main characters, Jet, Chase, Len. 3 side characters, Steve Harrington, Evan, and Mr. Evilism? Evilism, what a name. An emotional drama. Sure, why not? Detective Lincoln. Okay. So Detective Lincoln is not necessarily a main character, but a very important character. Yo, Ace, it is. The thing is, Lincoln is also Emily. So Emily equals Lincoln. And Ace, I can probably remember. If you would like to have me call you Lincoln, I probably can remember it. But there is more than one Lincoln in the chat. And if you're in the chat, you're part of the crew. Yo, Brody, nice. A 365 deadlift? The most I've ever deadlifted is 405 for 1 rep, though. Addie and Andrea? Yes. All right. Ace, absolutely. So Addie and Andrea. So they're going to have to be more side characters, as we do have the 3 main characters set up. The thing is, what season would it be? Is it winter? Is it summer? It's the 1920s, so it's almost like before cars, but almost after riding horses. Winter? All right. Play any instruments? No. I've never learned how to play any instruments. Ace, what am I doing? We're writing a fictional story. Yo, Jay, what's up? Thank you for the floating emojis. They look cool on the screen. We are 1 like away from 40. You're in a band? Nice. Do you sing as well? What instrument do you play? Yo, Dan, sounds good. The French horn, I know what that is. But when something is the least popular, it's almost like the rarest. So that's kind of rare that you play the instrument. Yo, Lincoln, you're feeling better? Nice. The saxophone? That must be tough. That is pretty cool, though. Play violin? Not really. Yo, Ace, Macy was here earlier, but I do not believe she mentioned anything about coming back. Very easy? Really? Then she must have a talent for it. Do I hate anyone? I'm sure there is, but I don't think so, no. Well, Addie, she's welcome. What you say? What's up? Yes, you did miss ramen night. It was pretty good, too. We prepared, what was it? Chili flavored ramen mixed with hot honey shrimp. And we had ketchup potato chips. And then we actually left the house, which is kind of rare, and walked to the store and got caramel cone ice cream. Yo, Jams, what's up? We are 1 like away from 40. If you are new and you would like a shout out, state your name. And if you're not new, state your name if you would like a shout out. Thank you for the like. We have 40 likes. We are 40% to triple digit likes. Ace, if you did forget to take a picture, you can always go back to the live stream and kind of go to like a screenshot, I guess. It is a little more annoying, though. Yes, 40. Yo, Jams, thanks. Hunter, hello. We are not doing math, no. So I had this idea, which we're going to like slow play in a sense, writing a fictional story. So we're not really writing a book. We're writing more of a chapter inside of a book. So we have 3 main characters, 3 side, actually like 5. We have 5 side characters, emotional drama, and we have a detective. Carson, what do you mean? Get too big? Yes, Cat's Eye, I do know the band, but I don't know any names of any songs. Yo, Jed, nice. Eat zucchini? Oh, can comments get too long? I don't think so. I mean, I'm sure there's a limitation of how many words you can type. Gnarly by Cat's Eye? I'll listen to it. I just can't listen to it on live stream, as I probably will get copyrighted. Gabriella and Game Boy. Can I say that? I mean, that's just Quagmire, though. I don't want to act like Quagmire. Do I meow? Not often. The 200 words is max. Okay, that does make a little bit of sense. Random guy on random channel. So we're working on the story. There's still lots to add. So yes, doesn't it? I did this earlier, but I thought it was funny. Doesn't it look like I'm ordering at a restaurant? Who is my favorite singer? Lil Wayne. Benny Meyer, that's good. So yes, we are putting a story together, a fictional story, as I've never really written a story. And thank you for the like. We are 9 likes away from 50, which will put us halfway to triple digits. So we have 3 main characters, Jet, Chase, and Len. And we have 5 side characters, Steve Harrington, Evan, Mr. Evilism, which is a kind of a crazy name, Addie, and Adriana. And we have a Detective Lincoln. Yo, James, I could. Shout out Turkey. So, James, what would your name be? Because this is pure fictional. So you don't actually have to use your real name. A cop? That's a good idea. You'll be a cop, but not a detective, okay? JP. I feel like I knew that. So this story is not going to take probably one night to write, as we need to really focus on a lot of different things. Because we only have the year. We don't have the exact year, though. So it's 1920s. Should we do 21? And Len, we need some character development for you. Yo, Chase, you were? Thank you. 1923? All right. I believe that starts the live ball era for baseball. Well, Chase, thank you. When you do decide to subscribe, that shows your full support. So thank you for giving me your full support. 1924? I can say that number, but I typically just don't. I try to avoid it. Because once I say it, I have to keep saying it. That is a good story. But we got to slow play it. I want to do everything little by little. I don't want to write the entire story out. 1968? How about the story will kind of jump into the future into 1968? So we'll start in 1923, at the end of 1923, turn to 1924, and then we'll jump into time into 1968 to kind of end it. Yo, Carson, bye, peace. Prince Moo? Well, we need two villains. So we're kind of done with all the characters. Who can we have as a villain? Can the prince be a villain? Is it Patriot Band? Hello. Well, I'm not sure if they want as a robber. I guess a robber, but we need a villain. So, random guy, what would your name be as the villain? And Ace, I can use wheels, but I feel a little strange using them when they're not here. So we may have to wait for that. Chase, no. I do not think you're a troll. Fish Cow, hello. What are we doing? We're just hanging out. I had this idea to write a fictional story. Not a book, but like a story, a chapter within a book. Yes, director, absolutely. Now you get it. Is it Arena? They're a side character. Tiny Two Fist? That's a good one. So should we use it? We need two. So random guy, do you have a name for your villain? We are 9 likes away from 50, which will put us halfway to triple digits. Adrena? All right. So Adrena is already a side character. We need one more villain. Yo, Jensen, hello. Sam, I ain't. That's a good one. We are 8 likes away from 50, which will put us halfway to triple digits. And thank you for the floating emojis. They look cool on the screen. I will be playing basketball tomorrow morning, probably like really early. And I hope to capture footage of myself playing, and I should be posting more shorts as early as tomorrow afternoon. Emmett? All right, yes, Emmett can be a villain. Absolutely, just state your name if you would like a shout out. How about I use Emmett and Braden? Shout out Anthony. Anthony, how are you? Yo, Jet, nice. And we're continuing the story, and we're adding the main villains. Or the only villains. I guess you could have side villains, right? Yo, Wheels, what's up? Yo, Jet, absolutely do. Yo, Roy, what's up? No, I cannot shout your friend out. Sorry. Yo, Jet, nice. I think I received a notification, so once I get off live stream, I will definitely take a look. What you say? No. But that was a great handle from the past. Is it Saeed? No. We are 8 likes away from 50, which will put us halfway to triple digits. Thank you for the like. We are 7 likes away from 50. So I had this idea to write a fictional story, as I've never really written anything before. And I figured it'd be kind of cool to just kind of make a story from complete scratch. Winnie and Molly? As a side villain? I guess it works. Yo, Roy, the no hat. Yes, I was so close to doing the no hat live stream today. But I may do it either tomorrow or Sunday. The thing is, I don't know what I'm going to do with the no hat live stream. Like, I'll name it probably No Cap, which is a pretty cool title, right? No Cap. But I'm just not sure what I'm going to do with No Cap on. Thank you for the like. We are 6 likes away from 50. So yes, we're writing a fictional story, as we do have three main characters. I guess we have like one head main villain and then four sub-villains. And then six side characters. And a detective and a cop. Thank you for the like. We are 5 likes away from 50. What time is it? It is 8:12 p.m. for me. Wheels, I did not even actually think of Nova. But no, I guess not. Yes, it is game time, or is it show time? Do I have a job? Yes, I work for my town. I don't like to get into too much detail because it's really boring. Yo, Jamie, hello. I do remember, yes. Yo, Addy, to tell you the truth, I'm not really sure if I remember you from any other live streams. But if you do say you watch, I do believe you. Oh, the superpower? Probably super speed. I know out of all the superpowers, like why super speed? But if you have super speed, you can basically teleport places. So Wheels will be a robber, but not a villain, a robber. Yes, a robber is not as serious as a villain. Matthew, hello. So who is the main villain? I don't know if I could keep this name. I guess what you say, right? Tiny Two Fist. And then we got Emmett, Braden, Winnie, and Molly as kind of like the henchmen. And then we have Chase, Jet, and Len as the main characters. I know this is all way too funny. And I'm going to break character way too much and laugh. So, yes, Jet, Chase, and Len. Main, Side, Steve, Harrington, Evan, Mr. Evilism, Addie, Adrena, Adrea, JP, Lincoln Detective, Ace Cop, Wheels Robber. A dramatic end? I don't know if that's negative or positive, or both, or either, or neither. Thank you for the like. We are 4 likes away from 50. Jaden, hello. Jensen, would you like to be involved in the story? Unfortunately, we already have the main characters and the side characters. So we kind of need to create a new category. Well, Len, I would love to be a director, as I see myself more of a director than an actor. Thank you for the floating emojis. They look cool on the screen. The news reporter. That's a great idea. I was thinking about something like on the television, and news reporter would be perfect. No, there cannot be. Simpzilla? That's too much. I'll never stop laughing. Yo, Addy, I did not know that, but now I do. So, boom, were you hanging out this live stream? Are you GSO Nemesis? I really don't know. Yo, Giru, hello. Thank you for the like. We are 3 likes away from 50, which will put us halfway to triple digits. Roy, tell the people what I ate today. So I always get judged so much by what I eat, but right now I'm not on any sort of diet. So I had a glazed donut and an old-fashioned donut with a hot chocolate, followed by 2 eggs with cheese on a toasted roll with salt, pepper, hot sauce. And then I had white rice with fried fish, peas, potato salad, and macaroni salad. Yo, Giru, I had this idea of writing a fictional story. So we're not really writing a book as much as we're writing a chapter within a book. So I guess you could call it a short story, but it's a little more than a short story. Yes. So we already have 3 main characters, Jet, Chase, and Len. It's going to start in the year 1923 and then move on to 1924. And then we're going to time skip to 1968. We have a head of all villains, Tiny Two-Fist, with the henchmen Emmett, Braden, Winnie, and Molly. We have a side character, Steve Harrington, Evan, Mr. Evilism, Addie, Andrea, and JP. Lincoln is the detective, Ace is the cop, Wheels is the robber, and Jensen is the news reporter. Boom, we're just hanging out. And I had this idea of writing a A fictional story. And boom, you said you changed your profile name. Who are you? The Invisible Crayon? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. That's a working one. Like a working title. You're writing a book as well? Nice. I've never really written anything. Yo, Jamie, hello. No, no, I think it's finally time to not use the name Karen as someone who's a villain. I kind of want to retire that. I don't want to call people Karens. Chase, you are a main character here. Crayola? I don't know. I don't know if the story. I don't know if the story really serves like superpowers necessarily. Yo, boom! If you're thinking about publishing, good luck. And I don't mean that sarcastically. I really do mean good luck. Cha-cha? Okay, I think we need to stop with the character names. We can always go back, but I think we got plenty of characters. I did not write in the city yet, no. The thing is, it can be really anywhere. Should it be in the United States, outside the states, in which state? Man in restaurant number 4? I'm not sure what that means. Thank you for the like. We are 2 likes away from 50. Is it Brian? Yes, if you would like a shout out, state your name. Movie credits? I've never really noticed that. Oh, yes. Now I understand. Like the extras. So we kind of have those as sides characters, but we have the names written down. It's all good. You do not have to share your name, but if you would want a shout out, I can only go off your handle, which I think it's Bry N. Len, yes, shout out to your dad. Should we do Chicago or New York? We could really do anything. How am I? I'm doing very well. How are you? I woke up early. I was productive, went to work. Now just hanging out. And I will be waking up early tomorrow to be playing pickup basketball. So I will try my best to capture footage and post those in the shorts feed tomorrow afternoon. Yeah, the crime is dangerous in those two states for real. And I'm glad you're doing good. So, boom, are you Jet? You still haven't revealed who you are. Hockey? Nice. Yes, I play pickup basketball, as I did play high school basketball at a high level, but never college or professionals. Yo, Jensen, peace. It was great hanging out. Len, you would like to be an angel? Chicago Jacob? That might be assigned to you, Chicago. I love the questions. What inspired me to make a YouTube channel? So I was watching so much YouTube that I purchased YouTube Premium. And I just continue watching YouTube so much that I kind of just nothing really inspired me as much as I kind of just knew I can do it. So I felt like I owed it to myself and I owed it to everyone else to actually start. What kind of videos do I enjoy? I enjoy watching fitness videos. So I watch all of the fitness influencer videos. Yo, Jack Frost, what's up? We are 1 like away from 50. It is. What kind of videos do you like? Yo, Brian, thank you. Thank you for the like. We have 50 likes. Thank you for the like. Thank you for the like. We have 52 likes. We are 8 likes away from 60, which will put us 60% to triple digits. Yo, Crystal, hello. I'm doing very well. How are you? Jack Frost, I'm doing really nothing myself. So kind of same. Did I eat dinner? Not really. I kind of had a late lunch. Yo, Aaron, happy birthday, HBD. It's all good. If your name isn't Bryant, I guess if you don't have to let me know. Yo, Crystal, I'm happy to hear. Well, Jack Frost, we'll say a prayer for your grandfather. Absolutely. Thank you for the like. We are 7 likes away from 60. Why are you called Buddy? I think you were called Buddy once by Chase, right? Howdy. Oh, by Krieger. I live in the United States in the state of New York. Do I do lives every day? I do try. So yes, I do live stream every single day. I just typically don't know when exactly. So tonight's live stream was a night live stream. And I'm pretty sure tomorrow will be earlier. I just don't know how early. The thing is, I will be waking up early to play pickup basketball. And I should be done with basketball around 9 a.m. So I'm not sure if I'm going to live stream in the morning or at night or both. And then Sunday, I really want to do like an earlier one. So Sunday may be like breakfast. And then tomorrow may be like around lunchtime. It's classified, all good. A cooking live stream, I can, yes. Maybe I'll do one Sunday. Or maybe I'll do one tomorrow and Sunday. I really don't know. But I'm thinking Sunday would be better. Maybe we could do like breakfast live stream. Yo, Jack Frost, have a great night. And I am praying for your grandfather's speedy recovery. Peace. If I was to make breakfast, it would probably be like eggs and French toast, oatmeal, things along those lines. If I was to make lunch, it could be like spaghetti, maybe. Well, nice. I will be waking up very early myself tomorrow. And it's going to be very cold tomorrow. It's going to be practically negative degrees. Nyla, hello. Well, Nyla, thank you. Why am I waking up early? I will be playing pickup basketball. So the crowd that I play with plays at 7 a.m. in the morning. Yo, Hunter, Lucas, what's up? Yo, Brian, there's nothing to be sorry about. Nyla, see you later. Peace. We are 5 likes away from 60. I know, it's not Brian, but I'm not sure how to acknowledge you. Can you make up a fake name? And then I'll try to say the fake name. Steve? I guess I could remember that. It may take some time, but I probably should be able to remember. Okay, so we have a robber. So what does the robber do? The robber robs. So what is the robber robbing? That's what we need to add to the lore. And this story can be turned into a video game eventually. We are 4 likes away from 60. Is it Nick? Hello. Dances. Hello. Robbing robs? Could be. Yes, is it Brian? Brian? But Ryan. That's funny. So we only got as far as it's an emotional drama. So that's kind of like the subject. So the robber is just a good person? I guess we can make it work. Absolutely. Shout out Jack. Jack, thank you. When you do decide to subscribe, that shows your full support. So thank you for giving me your full support. Wheels, if you would want to hear something funny, I was scrolling through live streams, I think it was yesterday, as I keep telling myself not to scroll through live streams as I get unmotivated when I do. But I found Boots in another live stream, and he was telling the person to not tie their sneakers and boots together. It was very weird. Stray Kids? I don't think so. Boots is a viewer that goes by the name Daryl something. Daryl, and they speak about boots. It really is a small world, isn't it? Zan, how are you? Yo, Evan, the book is going great. Yeah, Dale Cooper. What's their deal? Yo, if you gotta go, peace. Batman? It kind of sounds like a Batman story, doesn't it? But we'll include all the villains. Well, thank you. I'm hoping to have a really good morning tomorrow and hoping to capture a lot of footage of me playing basketball. And good enough to post. Yes, Gotham City. We can't steal Batman's story, though. Hunter, yes, I do think you're tall. Oh, top 3 XP? You are, yes. I did not really know what you meant. So, yes, I do believe you receive XP by watching, liking, and sending floating emojis, and possibly getting your comment pinned. So if you would like your comment to be pinned, as I am passing the pin around to anyone who would like to say something nice and short and appropriate, and you will be awarded the pin. Top top 1 in XP? Well, it's definitely doable, as you were here early in the live stream, so I think that does matter. Mapori, hello. You're absolutely right. I should be drinking plenty of water, as when I wake up tomorrow to play pickup basketball, it will be early to the point where I may not be able to eat or drink much before playing. So I should get a head start by drinking and eating before I go to bed. No sugar water? Well, you did ask nicely, so I won't have any sugar water. Yes, main character. The doctor. How about Mapori as the doctor? Lucas, hello. So we're still working on the characters. We're doing a we're really like slow playing it. We're not going to be able to finish tonight. But we have 3 main characters, a head villain, 4 sub-villains, 6 side characters, a robber, a news reporter, a cop, and a detective. And a doctor. The doctor. Azan, you can be. But I guess there'll be 2 detectives. Cool Ramen, hello. We are creating a fictional story. So we have main characters, a head villain, sub-villains, side characters, robber, reporter, doctor, 2 detectives, and a cop. Yes, Mr. Azan. It is pretty cool, as I've never really written anything before. But I'm really slow playing it, so we're not going to create everything. But we do know it starts in 1923, and we time skip to 1968. Detective Colby? I think there's room for one more. So yes, the basketball court is small, as I don't really play on any regulation basketball court currently. Sniff a crime? That's great. So yes, when I do play half court basketball on the most recent videos, the line is not out, the wall is out. And tomorrow I'll be playing full court, and the line will be out, but it's still not a regulation court. Yo, Ace, all good? They're just small because they are. Because it's not like a high school court or a college court. It's just a rec facility. Connor, hello. Connor Garcia, hello. Yes, the hallway. That's a mystery for another day. Connor Garcia, thank you. When you do decide to subscribe, that shows your full support. So thank you for giving me your full support. Yo, G-Dog, what's up? Kane, hello. Thank you for the like. We are 2 likes away from 60. The turtle guy, hello. Yes, what's up? Connor, thank you. Thank you for the like. We are 1 like away from 60, which will put us 60% to triple digits. Haley, hello. Overly, hello. We are writing a fiction story. So we're really like slow playing it though. We're not going to finish tonight. I think we honestly have enough material for the night probably. So yes, we have main characters, 3, a head villain, 6 sub-villains, 6 side characters, a robber, a news reporter, a doctor, a detective, and it's going to start in the year 1923, move on to 1924, and then time skip to 1968. I could add another villain, yes. So Connor Garcia will be a sub-villain. And it takes place in the winter time. Winter's cool, but we need like a background story. So we kind of need to know how he got here. I should do that more often. Have staring contests against myself. Matilda! I remember seeing Matilda in the movie theaters. Zoe, hello. Yep. Can't lose, can't win. Thank you for the like. We have 60 likes. We are 60% to triple digit likes. Zoe, hello. How are you? $61? See, on my end, it reads 60, so it always takes an extra time for my end to update. So that's why sometimes my count is off. Good? Well, I'm happy to hear. Yo, Violet, hello. We're just hanging out. I had this idea to write a fiction story, and it seems like we're basically done for today in the sense of writing the characters and everything. So I really want to slow play this and kind of let it organically develop on its own. I am okay, yes. At least I think I am. Yes, shout out Aaron. Happy birthday, HBD. Yo, Connor, absolutely. Connor Garcia is not bad, but is a villain in the story. I have been pranked many of times. So it's not a book, it's a story. I don't think it'll be a manga or a film or a movie. I think what it's going to be like a chapter within a book. So it'll kind of be like a one chapter story that will be turned into a video game. Yes, I would not. Yeah, it seems like we were almost getting pranked. No, I am not a game developer. This is all like in theory. We're not going to actually write a book or a story, and we're not going to actually make a video game. It's kind of like our imagination. It might sound silly, but It's kind of just ideas. Thank you for the floating emojis. We may break the record. As I think the record for floating emoji hearts is 5.9K. Marvelous? I like that adjective. I mean, it's definitely one of one, but there's better days than others. This is an okay day. Thank you for the like. We are 8 likes away from 70, which will put us 70% to triple digits. Tomorrow's live stream may be early, but I'm still a little undecided. It definitely will be earlier than today, I think. But it could be as early as the morning. And Sunday, I will definitely try to do like an early, maybe late afternoon, early morning. Wheels, it did. It was a Sunday, though. So Sunday's breakfast was the third most viewed. Was it third or fourth? No, I think it was third, yes. It was the third most viewed live stream I've ever filmed and the second most likes I've ever gotten. Yes, Krieger has not spoken yet. But Wheels, it's all good. Because Saturday and Sunday to me are almost the same. So I might just do what I do tomorrow, Sunday, if that makes any sense. Not really sure. Is it Saturday? For me, it's still Friday. Am I unemployed? No. Sometimes I kind of wish I was, but I don't know why. Then I kind of remind myself I'm very fortunate to not be. For you, it's Saturday? What time on Saturday? Yes, it's a 9 to 5 job, but my hours are 8 to 4. So it's an 8 to 4 job, but yes, a 9 to 5 job. Yes, it is 9:01 for me also. 10 a.m. for you? Wow, it's going to be many, many hours until it's 10 a.m. for me. Oh, yes, Australia. I do remember. So it's 12:01 p.m. or a.m.? So then is it Sunday for you, maybe? I do. I live in the United States, in the state of New York. Yo, Zoe, bye. Peace. Len, you would like to be an angel? Absolutely. Saturday at 12:02 a.m.? So then it seems like you're only a few hours ahead. But it's cool. It seems like we're all hanging out at different times. Thank you for the like. We are 7 likes away from 70. Fire the goat. What's up? Yo, Wheels, you like the new phone? Kind of makes me want to get a new phone. Yo, Violet, nice. It does sound like a boring job, but it sounds like an important job. And night shifts aren't too bad. I used to work night shift a little bit, and I kind of liked it for that short amount of time. When you do work nights, you oddly have like more time to yourself throughout the day. Yes, if I was to get a new phone, I would probably stick with Apple and get the 18 or 17. Yo, Len, thank you. So yes, I'm officially counting down the days until I will land in Florida. So I will be leaving for Florida, I believe, February 10th. So I'm still trying to figure it out. I may live stream the morning of my flight. And then when I get to Florida, I'm going to have to figure it out. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to live stream often, but I should be able to live stream every day. Lincoln, hello. We are 7 likes away from 70. Shout out Georgia. Connor Garcia, absolutely. If you got to go, peace. Is it Violet? Sounds good. The Philippines? I don't think I can. But eventually, you know? Yes, Lincoln is the detective. So we actually have 2 detectives and a cop, a doctor and a news reporter, and a robber. 3 main characters, a head villain, 6 sub-villains, and 6 side characters. Yes, Lincoln Detective and Azan. Am I in America? Yes. I am in the United States in the state of New York. Yo, Gina, hello. So I think we have enough material to kind of stop writing the story tonight. And we'll kind of think about it more and we'll write more of it either tomorrow or another day. So we got the main characters, the villain, the sub-villains, the side characters, the detectives, the cop, doctor, news reporter, robber. It's going to take place in the winter. Start in 1923. Time skip to 1968. And we'll do like a fictional Gotham where it takes place. Yes, I am in New York, but I am not in New York City, as I'm more in the Long Island area. Who is the spy? That's a good one. I didn't think about a spy. Your niece will be the spy? That's a pretty good idea. We just need a name, even if it's a fictional name. Yo, Roy, what's up? We are 7 likes away from 70, which will put us 70% to triple digits. Dom the spy? That's a good one. I don't think Dom would make a good spy. Is it you nice? Kimberly, hello. I know, right? Eunice? Violet, what do you mean by role? In the story? It's a little too difficult to tell. As I do want to say you have main character energy, but I can't go back and rewrite the main characters. Robbie? Robbie the spy. Good. We could have two spies. Yes, director. I'll be the lights and sound guy. Lights are very important, as when they do say lights, camera, action, lights is part of it. Yo, J Dot, what up? Connor Garcia, hello. The Ice Master? You sure can. But what is an Ice Master? You're welcome, and it is cool. I think. Yo, Zoe, all good? Ooh, ice powers. I like that. Kind of like a Mr. Freeze. Thank you for the like. We are 6 likes away from 70. So I do like that. We do not have a title. But whatever title we do decide, it's probably going to be a working title. Yo, what up? Is it Vipes? I had this idea to write a fictional story. So we're starting it from scratch. So we have three main good guys, 6 side good guys. We have 6, 7. Yeah, I know, I said it by accident. But yes, we have 7 bad guys. We have a doctor, a news reporter, 2 detectives, 2 spies, and a cop, a police officer. So spies aren't necessarily bad. So I can't really put them in the category of bad. The 2 spies are Robbie and Eunice. Eunice. Wendy, hello. Thank you for the like. We are 5 likes away from 70, which will put us 70% to triple digits. A face reveal on your own channel? You don't have to do that. But if you want to, absolutely. Nice beard, thank you. I can never make it look as good as I want it to look, but as I've said, it's always a work in progress. It's my forever project. It will not be a movie as much as it will be a story turned into a video game. Well, thanks. I will continue working on it. Take the hat off? The thing is, I want to do an entire live stream without the hat. I may do that tomorrow. I'm not sure. But it's a little bit of hat hair today. So eventually I'll do like I want to do like a mohawk. Like a really nice high mohawk. Oh, Wheels, that should be the bingo, right? Take off the hat. Am I streaming on another app? No, just YouTube. As I currently do not have any sort of other platform I post on. Yo, Micah, hello. Wendy, thank you. Shout out Christopher. Yo, Connor, thank you. I will be showing off the hair more once it kind of gets to a length that I prefer. Right now, it's kind of like in between, being long and short. A bath? I don't think I've taken a bath in so many years. I guess I could take a bath. Yes, I feel like if you do take a bath, it's not really to get actually clean as much as more to relax. No, I do not. We are 4 likes away from 70. Thank you for the like. We are 3 likes away from 70. Coco, hello. Thank you for the like. We are 2 likes away from 70. Leona, what's up? I'm not sure what you mean. A new person? Well, welcome. If you're in the chat, you're part of the crew, so welcome. Cultivating the beard? It's been over a year, that's for sure. It's been over 1 year since I've had no facial hair. You're getting snow tomorrow? I was supposed to get snow tomorrow, but I think it's missing us. Leona, you gotta go? Peace. An ice bucket challenge? I kind of want to just do an ice, I guess like an ice bath. I don't know, I've never done one before. It kind of could be chasing views, but I could probably do one and get a bunch of views, maybe. But I would probably have to have like a homemade one out of like a garbage can. Am I in my early 40s? No, I'm in my late 30s. And I think wrinkles are pretty common at any age. No, I definitely have lots of wrinkles. But I think it's pretty common at any age. It could be a lack of sleep, some sort of stress. Could be genetic, could be age, could be weather, a lot of factors. Yo, Corbin, hello. 2 games? Nice. How has the season been going? Zayden, hello. We are 2 likes away from 70. You won your baseball game? Nice. So I decided tonight that we would write a fictional story. And I think we're kind of good with the background details for now. Yo, Star Clips, I am not watching. Are you talking about the Knicks game? Yes, I am missing the Knicks game right now. Where did I graduate my university? I kind of didn't. And I don't really want to say where I went, but I went to community college. No, I'm not watching it. What is going on in the game? We are 2 likes away from 70. Yeah, if you're expecting snow, you're definitely going to get a lot. If you're not expecting snow, then you probably will get just a little bit. As I'm feeling like I may experience a little bit of snow, but not that much. And I'm glad it's not going to snow much more because there's plenty of snow that snowed 1 week ago and none of it has melted. So we're kind of like running out of room on the streets. And I will be waking up early tomorrow morning to play pickup basketball. So I may need to end the live stream somewhat soon. Yo, Addie, hello. Yes, the Ice Master. Roy, spitting facts. Nice. Yo, Addie, I do remember you, yes. Addie, Winnie, Molly, Emmett, Braden. You're all part of the story. Yes, the 1990s. So I do know a world, believe it or not, I do know a world without the internet. And I'm very grateful that I did live in a world without cell phones. So I didn't send my first text message until I was about in 10th grade. How crazy does that sound, right? Sending my first text message in 10th grade. Yo, Connor, absolutely. That's a great line. What story are we writing? Just a complete fictional story. But we're really slow playing it as I think we have a lot of information tonight. And I don't really want to proceed any more further until we kind of brainstorm a little more on our own and come back with ideas. So we'll just give it time to organically develop. Yes, I do remember that too. Yes, you used to have to punch the number 3 times for the different letters. What's it about? So we have a robber, a reporter, a doctor, 2 detectives, a cop, 2 spies, a main head villain, 5 sub-villains, 6 side characters, and 3 main characters. So it's kind of about like crime and justice and things along those lines. Thank you for the like. We are 1 like away from 70. It is a lot, right? That's why I kind of want to just take a seat back and just breathe a little bit. Thank you for the like. 70 likes. We are 70% to triple digits. My wig? I kind of wish I had a wig, but it's real. Wow, I almost pulled my hair out. Or is this a wig? Oh, Wheels, I can guess who that is. Owen, right? Doesn't Owen like if Owen's story is all real, isn't he like extremely impressive? Wig vendor. I like that. Thank you for the like. We are 9 likes away from 70, from 80. I can't really see the likes. It's kind of blurred a little bit. So yes, we are 9 likes away from 80. The most likes I've ever gotten is right around 200 on live stream. The most likes I've ever gotten on a video is right around 600. Purchase my wig. It's not for sale. Yo, Sir Dominic, what's up? Yo, Sir Dominic, I did notice that you did subscribe. So thank you for subscribing. When you do decide to subscribe, that shows your full support. So thank you for giving me your full support. The best time, anytime. So yes, I do kind of miss the 1990s more than I do the 2010s. But I kind of miss all of it. All right. And remember, cash is king. Yes. So I don't think we're going to proceed in technology so much to the point where things get better and better. I think we're going to proceed in technology and end up backwards. I'm not sure how or when, but that's kind of my thought about it. Yo, Connor, all good? Yes, the Ice Master. We are waiting upon your return. Peace. I cannot stay on live stream late today because I will be waking up early for basketball. So I probably will only stay on live stream for about 10 more minutes. My first crush, yes, it was many years ago. Wendy, I do play basketball. Yes, I play pickup basketball. Yes, real, very real. Yo, Connor, that's very nice. You too. We are 8 likes away from 80, which will put us 80% to triple digit likes. So yes, we will get off live stream soon. We'll all get some great rest. We'll wake up tomorrow. We'll be productive. And we'll hang out soon. Star Clips, peace. It was great hanging out. So yes, just be on the lookout because I don't think I'm going to be live streaming late tomorrow, probably early. And then Sunday, probably early as well. Only because then it kind of gives me some time to myself at night to kind of keep working on ideas. So I really don't know the time exactly. I really don't know. It could range anywhere between like 12 p.m. to like 6 p.m., kind of in that range. Nick C, what's up? Do I think you can be good at basketball? Absolutely. Basketball is one of those sports where the more time you give it, the more you'll get out of it. Yo, Wheels, it's all good. The thing is, I'm going to try and keep a consistent schedule, but I need to start live streaming a little earlier than usual. And then when I do end up in Florida, I may have to live stream earlier every day. I'm not sure yet. Or maybe late every day. I'm trying to figure it out. I really don't know why. But I do need to end the live stream in 5 minutes, as I will be playing basketball tomorrow morning, and I'll try my best to capture footage, and I'll try and post some shorts maybe in the afternoon. Wheels, it's all good. I never want anyone to feel like they're being left out. But the more people that start to hang out, the more people I'm going to start to disappoint. So just be prepared for some disappointment. Wendy, I like that. I always like when people get concerned about me stopping the live stream. It really does make me feel wanted, but can't live stream forever. What do I do for a living? I work for my town. Without getting into too much detail, just like manual labor. I know 5 minutes does sound soon, but I have been live streaming for over 3 hours. Ended once Krieger comes? I keep calling him Krieger, but it's Krieger, right? Okay, so maybe I'll go a little longer, but I can't go much longer. A wife? No. We are 8 likes away from 80, which will put us 80% to triple digits. Yo, Connor, what up? More viewers than yesterday? Probably. I won't know for sure until I get off. You're asking questions you know answers to. Have I ever fallen asleep on a live stream? I've never fell asleep, like, sleep, but I've dozed off a little bit. Hibachi? Nice, a little surf and turf. Yes, the doze off live stream, it's going to happen again eventually. Yo, Wendy, nice. So yes, I do appreciate everyone watching the channel. As kind of the whole point of this is to hang out, but at the same time, it is to grow the channel as well. Yo, Ace, peace. It was great hanging out. Violet, that's awesome. Thank you. Which stream did I doze off? Probably like my third one ever that I took seriously. Ace, you're staying? Nice. I feel like that was like a little bit of a prank, but thank you. Yo, I'm doing very well. How are you? Yes, everyone says bye and then usually returns in the next like minute or two. It's funny how cell phones work that way because your cell phone's really always with you. So that's why I usually don't say welcome back because I feel like no one's ever really left. Unless you abandoned your cell phone for like days and days. Yo, Connor, that's awesome. You're walking to Hibachi while watching the live stream. We are 7 likes away from 80, which will put us 80% to triple digits. Mr. Bulldog, what's up? Is that your name? State your name if you would like a shout out. What are we doing tonight? Just hanging out. I decided to write a fictional story. So I think we have plenty of information for tonight, as I kind of want to build the story slowly. So I kind of want to slow play the story. We have plenty of information to work on, and we'll build it over time. Yes, Connor Garcia, the Ice Master. It is nice, yes. But I do need to end the live stream in a few minutes, because I will be waking up early to play basketball in the morning. And I'll try my best to capture some footage and to post as early as tomorrow afternoon. Yo, Jet! Yes, I do want to check the art, absolutely. I need to get off the live stream to check, so I'll get off the live stream in 5 minutes. As we are 7 likes away from 80. You got a game too? Nice. Well, I'm going to be playing pickup basketball. I kind of wish I had a game where I played with referees and organized rules. Aria, hello. Jennifer, hello. Alberto. Birthday in 3 days? Absolutely. Yo, Lord, hello. Jess. Just finished regular season? Nice. How is the record looking? Good? Why do I have paper? I've been writing a fictional story, and everyone in the chat has been helping to write the story. So we have 3 main characters, 1 head villain, 5 sub-villains, 6 side, good guys, a robber, a news reporter, a doctor, 2 detectives, 2 spies, and a police officer, a cop. That's a great record. Nice. Alberto, absolutely. What would you like to say? Alberto, nice. The Ice Master. The Stalker? There should be a Stalker as a character? We'll think about that one. It's just too much. How can I act seriously when everyone just makes me laugh? Yes, my name is Benny. Yes, I probably should have told you. Yes, thank you for the like. We are 6 likes away from 80. Favorite superhero? I guess I don't know. Because I did say my favorite superpower is super speed. But I don't know too much about the Flash. So I really don't know, actually. Maybe Spider-Man. I guess it has to be Spider-Man. Well, nice. My name is Benny because it's short for Benedetto. Well, it was a good joke. Why do I have paper? I'm writing a fictional story that I'm going to probably just put an end to right now. Plus, doesn't it look funny? Doesn't it look like I'm ordering like from a menu? There will be no killer. A basketball-themed restaurant. That would be great. Okay, I will end the live stream in 1 minute. We'll all get off, we'll all get some great rest, and we'll hang out again soon. Yo, Connor, enjoy a bocce. That sounds great. So as I have been advised, I will do shout-outs at the end of every stream if I remember. I will be live streaming tomorrow. I just don't know exactly when. If you can hit the bell and hit all, you should get all notifications. If you hit the bell and hit personalize, then you probably get only a few notifications. Seth! So I think tomorrow will be earlier than today, but I'm not sure how much earlier. Shout out Wheels, Seth, Len, Dominic, Aaron, Connor, Ace, Alberto, and the rest. And thank you for the floating emojis. I like them. They look cool on the screen. Ace, don't play too much. That's funny, though. All right, everyone. Have a great night. Get some great rest, and we'll hang out again soon. Peace.